Alright, what's up everybody? How's it going? Welcome to this week's edition of the Practicing Musician. For those of you who are guitar players already, you already have some experience, this is going to be very basic. So you can tune out if you're looking for an advanced lesson. Today what we're going to go over is the very first thing that I take any new guitarist through. This assumes no knowledge of anything. And in the first kind of 20 minutes, I take every new student through this little exercise, and so that's what we're going to do today. This is for brand new guitar players. Okay, so first things first, this is just going to define some terms. This is the neck of the guitar. This is the headstock, and in the headstock there are tuners. The tuners help to tune up the guitar. They work by loosening or tightening the strings. If you tighten the string, the pitch goes up. If you loosen the string, the pitch goes down. Within the neck, there are frets, and the frets are the spaces in between this metal wire. So this is the first fret, second fret, third fret, fourth fret, so on and so forth. There are 6 strings, and they're numbered from the ground. So this is the first string, and this is the 6th string. This is the sound hole, this is the bridge. This little white piece right here is called the nut. And that's pretty much all you need to know in terms of what you're looking at when you're looking at a guitar for the first time. I'm also going to name your fingers, thumb, pointer, middle, ring, and pinky. Sometimes in chord charts, for example, they're numbered. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and sometimes T for thumb. So since we have our fingers numbered and named, we have string numbers 1 through 6, and then fret numbers 1 through 20 or 24. That will allow me to tell you where to put your hand. So if I say take your pointer finger and put it on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, you would put your finger here. Take 2nd from the ground, 3rd fret over. If I say take your middle finger and put it on the 3rd string, 4th fret, you'd put it here. If I say ring finger, 5th string, 10th fret, you'd put it right here. Hopefully that makes sense. That's just to give you some orientation around terminology and the guitar. The first thing that I'm going to ask you to do is to take your pointer finger and put it on the 6th string, 1st fret. That's right here. And you're going to take your right hand, you're going to grab your pick, and you're just going to play that one note. Only one note, just the 6th string, 1st fret. You're going to press here, and you're going to take your pick and you're just going to kind of flick it across the string like that. Now what you're looking for is tone that is clear, open, round, lots of sustain, etc. That's what a good tone sounds like. That's good tone. If you get something that sounds like this, really buzzy like that, that's not desirable. If you get something that sounds like, no note at all, just then that's bad too. You're looking for clear, open, round, lots of sustain. You got to squeeze pretty hard in order to make that happen, but that's what we're looking for. Now, next thing I want you to do is take your middle finger and put it on the 6th string, 2nd fret. Get a good note there. I want you to take your ring finger and put it on the 6th string, 3rd fret. Get a good note there. And then pinky, 6th string, 4th fret. So as you can see, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, pointer, middle, ring, pinky, 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret. All kind of in a row. Now the goal here is to play all 4 of those notes all in a row. As you play through an exercise like that, what you're looking for is you want to use the right finger. You want to get good tone, so every note that you play is clear, round, open, like I said. And you're also looking for steady tempo. You want to step through the exercise nice and measured and slow and even. 1, 2, 3, 4. Speed is not important. You don't have to go fast. You can go nice and slow, but it does have to be steady and even. So that's the first thing. You want to just play 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 6th string. Now we're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 5th string. Now we're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 4th string. We're just kind of getting used to what it takes to get a good note on the guitar. Now, as we're doing this, we're going to talk about a few things. The first thing we're going to talk about is placement in the fret. Your finger, as you go to finger your fret, should be in this side of the fret, and generally you want to place it just behind the fret wire. So it's a big fret. You could put your finger, here or here, for example, but I want it right here. And as you play each note, I want you to place each finger just behind the fret wire. That's how you want to position your fingers so you get the best note, best sounding note. I want you to move to the 3rd string and do the same thing. You're thinking about where you're placing your finger within the fret, just behind the fret wire. All right, so that's the kind of first thing to think about. The second thing to think about is how you're holding your pick. So you could use your fingers if you wanted to. A lot of people do start out using their fingers, but I usually have people start with a pick because it's more unnatural, and the sooner you get used to it, the better off you are. You're going to want to use a pick at some point, so you may as well just try it out. So I have people do it from the first day. Here's how you hold it. You're going to take your hand and you're going to take your finger and you're just going to curl it around like that. So it's a pretty tight little ball like that. You're going to put your pick just on your last kind of section of your finger here. Your thumb's going to come down right on top of it, so it looks like that. Hopefully you can see that. Notice that my 3 fingers are out. You want to make sure that they stay out of the way as you're doing your picking, so keep them out like that. Also, you want to make sure that you're grabbing a lot of pick. So don't do this, which a lot of people do, but you have it really gives a lot under your finger and it's hard to get control of it. If you grab a lot of the pick, you have a nice, good, controlled grip on your pick. Now, go back to the 3rd string, and again, you're thinking about where you're placing your finger within the fret, and you're also thinking about how you're holding your pick. There you go. What you want to do is make sure that as you're picking, you're going to use a pretty small motion. Don't let it be a big motion like that. It's hard to find your way back to where you were. You may as well just let the motion be nice and small like that. It's a lot easier to control. All right, so we've talked about where to place your fingers within the fret. We've talked about how to hold your pick. We've talked about how to get good tone out of the guitar. The last thing I want to talk about is your thumb on your left hand, where you're using your thumb. Now the thumb can end up in all kinds of funny places, like this, or like this, like that, or whatever. Generally, you want your thumb just behind the neck. You want it to be on the other side of when you're holding the guitar, you're holding it kind of like between your fingers, like a clamp like that. And you want your thumb to be on the other side of the clamp, just like that. Hopefully you can see that. As you fret, let your thumb be just on the other side of the neck like this. You're not looking for that. This is not good. Just behind the neck. You don't have to move it over and over again, but you want it to be in a good position to play each note. So what we've done is we've played 1, 2, 3, 4 across all 6 strings, and in the process we've talked a little bit about how to get good tone, placement of the fingers, how you hold your pick, and what you do with your thumb. So as you play this first exercise, which I'm going to call the strength builder exercise, just to get your fingers strong and used to playing good notes, I want you to think about all three of those things and step through the entire exercise, which sounds like nice and slow. You're worried about good tone. You're worried about steady tempo. No buzz. You're putting your fingers in the right spot. Your thumb isn't straying on you. And you're holding your pick correctly. When you get to the top of the exercise, just turn around and do it backwards. 4, 3, 2, 1 on the first string. 4, 3, 2, 1 on the second string. So on and so forth. Now this is maybe a little tedious if you already know what you're doing on the guitar. But if you're a beginner, this is a nice, simple way to just worry about what your hands have to do and how to get good notes out of the guitar. So this is an exercise designed for a brand new beginner. For those of you out in YouTube world who are trying to pick up the guitar, and every lesson you click on is, they don't even talk about the basics. This is what I do with every new student, the first lesson that I have them in the studio, if they've never played the guitar before. Hopefully this was helpful to you. If you like it, feel free to subscribe below. If you want to find out more about me and what I do, you're welcome to go to curtiskamiya.com, sign up for the newsletter, The Practicing Musician. Until next week, mahalo, ahui ho, see you guys later. Thank you, bye.